The Leafs lost 4 in a row, including a 6-1 thrashing in Pittsburgh Saturday night. They've looked like almost disinterested lately. Biz, is Mike Babcock on the hot seat or what?
All right, I don't know. Where you start. You fucking start.
Oh, so I can make a call that ends up looking foolish. I don't care. Well, I don't know either, but I'm saying yes. I'm saying that I think he's got 3 years left on his deal. It was front loaded. So I think they've paid him a lot of the money. The team against Pittsburgh, they looked horrible. And is that a game where you start saying, wow, these guys checked out? These games come anytime a coach gets gassed mid-season, you always see a trend of some games where it looks like the team is completely checked out. They're missing Marner, right? Definitely an issue there. But, dude, Kyle Dubas and Sheldon Keefe go back a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kyle Dubas brought him into the OHL to coach the Sioux when he had that job. I mean, this is when it was kind of not a risky move, but I'm pretty sure Sheldon Keefe had gone through a lot in the OHL where when he played for Barrie, they walked out of the awards banquet on David Branch. Like, they were the bad boys. I think he had burned a lot of bridges. So Kyle Dubas, made a big play in bringing him back to coach in the OHL. He ended up having incredible success. So this guy has been groomed by the current GM to be an NHL coach. He started in junior. He went to the AHL. It's going to be time. And if this team continues to look like this and they lose 3 or 4 more in a row, or at Thanksgiving, of the next 5, they lose 4 of them, I wouldn't be surprised one bit.
I'm going to have to completely piggyback your comments there. That was very well said. And I just think it comes down to maybe his whole demeanor is just war in the locker room. Maybe those guys, maybe the message just isn't really being received anymore because the guys are just maybe a little fed up with the way they're either treated or how the message is being delivered. So sometimes you just need new blood in there. And I wouldn't be surprised if this continues for, let's say, another 3 weeks, that they're going to have to pull the trigger at some point.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a god. He's been there, I think, 4 seasons. He didn't make the playoffs 1 year. He hasn't got out of the first round yet, and he does get 3 years left, like you said, with at $6.25 million per. But the money doesn't matter because if he gets fired, he'll get hired somewhere else. No doubt, Toronto wouldn't even be on the hook for that money. But yeah, I think it's something to keep an eye on. I know Toronto will probably come out and deny it, but if your team's not responding, man, like we say, you can't trade 25 guys, especially when they're making fucking $10 million.
And I'm sure there's plenty of Leafs fans who actually are thinking, like, don't fire him. I'm curious. I'm guessing there are some Leafs fans who are more pissed off at the players because there's plenty of anger to go around there in terms of guys that they think aren't playing up to where they should be. But it's a weird time with the expectations like they are there to be looking the way they have. There's going to be noise.